Hello friends, this is Straight Shooter coming at you with kind of a neat concept tonight, and I call it my flashlight review of my one of my flashlight collections. I've got a couple of homes in Florida, and this is what I have at this location, and I really think it's very, very important that you get educated on flashlights and their multiple uses. We're very familiar with the old double D that we get at Walmart, and in the early 2000s, a friend of mine called Irv. I called him. I said, Irv, this is Straight Shooter talking to you. We have no power for 3 weeks, and my double Ds aren't doing too well. This is what I got. I'll take you for a walk with some of the new modern flashlights. This is a modern flashlight bought at Walmart recently. But, $10. That's what you get for $10. So I said, Irv, I was naive at the time, 11 years ago. I said, what could I do to get a flashlight? I mean, what do the cops use? Those things, they flash them in your eyes, you can't see. And what do those guys use? He goes, Surefire. And sure enough, he was right. No pun intended. So I ran out, and these are the older models of Surefires, and I spent a bunch of money. I really got into it. And this model, and we're just going to go through some of these. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to walk you through and show you how technology has advanced. And that's my Ballistol. I use that on everything. I use it on even my flashlights, just a little bit. You just coat it. Gets those seals and keeps everything moisturized nice, and it lasts forever. And then of course I always want to talk about the Constitution of the United States, by the way. Like I always say, if you buy something from Galco, tell them to throw a few of these in your box and give them out to your friends. Read the Constitution and read up on your amendments. Love that pamphlet. Okay, so back to the flashlights. This was the first one I bought, and it's huge, and it holds 8 of the 3-volt lithium batteries. Now let me go show you what this was expensive. This was like $600 at the time, and I thought, this is the bomb. Look at how bright this is, and it's still bright. And I'm going to show you the standards here. And I measured this. This is real. 40 yards. So there's a ficus tree, South Florida, gorgeous down here right now. It's middle February. Some birds flying around. This is, at the time, in 2001, the best flashlight Surefire made. 8 3-volt lithium batteries. And you can see how the brightness is, and shooting at these palm trees. Well, you can kind of see them, right? And then here's the beam. And I like this flashlight, but it was $600. This is a signature tree. They call that a signature tree because you can actually sign your name on a leaf, and 5 years later it'll still be there for real. Google that, it's kind of cool. Nice tree. Alright, so this is a Surefire, the most expensive one that was available in Y2K, the year 2000. We're going to go inside, and I'll tell you this model number again. Because now I resent that I spent so much money on this. But whatever, I got it in my collection. I don't resent it, but this is the Millennium Special Operations Series M6 Guardian. Okay, then I have 3 of the same ones. I was really into it back then. Oh my gosh, I got that bright light. I got to get more Surefires. And you get a lot of cars and a lot of vehicles. You're going to understand the philosophy of use for a flashlight by the end of my presentation here, because I'm going to show you all the flashlights, and then I'm going to tell you why you need them. It's not just to keep them as a hobby. You need these to protect your family. You need these in case of a hurricane, in case of WROL, and this here is the Millennium Combat M3T Combat Light. Now what I'll say about Surefire is I've called, and this is a 10-year-old light, I've called and said the bulb's out and this part's out, the back, and they send me a new one for free. That's because they're under such competition with Fenix and 4Sevens. But look at this, not all that great. Not when I spent $300-400 for this back then. I'm trying to get that ficus tree back there. Those palm trees, I don't know if you can see them. If you want me to walk closer, I will. So let's do it, because I'm not going to rush this. This is too important. Flashlights are important. And I found these to be very useful to me. I raced motocross, or I did a lot, 40 weekends a year for 25 years as a hobby. Through the forest mostly, enduros, hare scrambles. And imagine being left out in the middle of the Ocala National Forest and the sun's going down and no one can find you. So that's when I learned these come in pretty handy. You shoot a spotlight in the air. So it's not that bright. It's just this 10 years ago technology. They didn't have the lumens and all that. So I'm going to walk inside here. Garage. It's a beautiful mid-February night. It's cold for us here. It's in the 60s at night, 75 during the day. From South Florida, that's cold. 3 of the same ones. I just showing you this here because this hangs on to my my Galco Miami Vice over the shoulder weapons holster. So you can put any size flashlight on there that you wish. Here's a big one. This holds 4 of the batteries. Millennium Series M4 Devastator. Okay, came out maybe 2002. Same thing. Alright, can we see the ficus tree? Yeah. It's a great light. I wouldn't want to have this thing shining in my face. This thing's actually looking better than I thought it would. Now let's go to, I'm just going to show you the oldest Surefires. When I say old, this is just 10 years old, 8-10 years. This one's called the L6 Digital Luminix. This one's not too good. And these were $300-400. Every one I'm showing you, expensive. Surefire is expensive, and I'm not into paying more than I have to. This one's called the Millennium Series M2 Centurion. Now, nothing. This is almost a Walmart light. And these all have fresh batteries. I have bags and bags of spare batteries. It's ironic because I still get my batteries from Surefire, but I won't buy their flashlights. And this is called the Aviator, A2 Aviator. No, nothing. Just nothing. I can't believe 10 years ago I thought this was the bomb. So I'm just going to, jump over the old timers, the 10-year-old ones, and show you what we have today, modern day technology. This Fenix, 3 bulbs. Let's see what this can do. Huh. Quite a difference. These all have strobes. You get strobe by this, forget about it. This is just a beam of daylight, like a car headlight. See the difference? See that whole entire tree. And that's far away. That's 80 yards for real. I walked it out today. That's to the end of my property there. I have it covered with palm trees. Okay? And you can dial these into different strobe modes and brightness modes to save your battery. Going back in here, I'll show you some of my favorite lights. Where am I at? 10 minutes? Okay, I got a few more minutes. We'll do the second video and show you the lighting on some of these weapons. And if you have a SIG 556, you're going to want some lighting on it. If you're going to have a 308, that's really cool. We'll talk about that in a minute in the next video. But this is 620 lumens. Look at this baby. It's small. It was, I forget the price. Was it $200? I don't remember. You have to go to Fenix. I go to Fenix Outfitters and buy from them. You have it in 2 days, 3 days. Look at that. This is just unbelievable. And this is not just for hiking or camping, or it's, of course it's for that. But you get something lost under the seat of your car, or you're walking your family through a parking lot and you want to hit this into strobe, someone's going to be blinded. And I use this for defense purposes also. This is just so bright, you can't look at this for a split second if you're within 30 feet of it, 50 feet of it, without being blinded and disorientated. So I really, really recommend this model, the Fenix TK35. They have a new one coming out. It's something ridiculous, like 1,000, maybe even 1,400 lumens. And that's my next purchase. Look at that. It's like daylight. The camera doesn't do it justice. I'll get that new high-def Sony and we'll do another review. I've got two of them, I like it so much. Oops. Two of them, I like it so much. And this one here, the TA21 Fenix, gotta grab one of these. I'll show you why. You walk around, you're taking your kids for a walk up and down the street, you're going through the parking lot. You just want to have this so people know that you're looking out for your family. It's extremely bright, it's extremely small. I think this is about 350 lumens. But let me put this, I'm trying to do this one-handed. We'll flick of the wrist. Okay. Have that flashing in your eyes. Sorry to do that to you, but yeah, this will blind you. I keep this on some of my weapons. I've got a number of these. Alright, I'm at 13 minutes. I'm going to cut this down now. The Raja. Now have this flashlight and have someone come at you at night in a convenience store and trying to rob you, and you just pull out your flashlight simultaneously with your Raja. 2, that is. Wish I would have got the 1. They don't make it no more. But these blades are just badass from cold steel. Be careful, they'll cut your finger off. So you can use these flashlights, and the tips of them also are, you can smash someone in the face and forehead and between the eyes, right in the break their nose, and heaven forbid you had to use it. But they're also weapons. They're designed that way. Nothing fancy, drop one from a bridge at like 80 feet and it's still lit up. So there you have it. Part 1 of my flashlight video. I'll be coming at you with part 2 and talking about some of these weapons that have flashlights, and flashlights for your head. Go for a bicycle ride. You don't want that. You do want that on your head when you're going on a bicycle ride, especially if it's dark. And I'll talk about my Leathermade, my Juice XE6, and my carry system with Kimber Raptor 2, 1911, and how you put the flashlight, and they have the beautiful Galco leather. Okay, check it out.